even though it doesn't have open world PvP, right? Which is the real fuck up. I miss open world PvP. Or I really like when you have like guild versus guild, and then that's open world like regardless. Oh, that's good. That's some good shit right there. I remember a healer. My favorite was one time a friend and I were just playing an MMO. It was one with open world and GVG combat, right? A friend and I were playing it. I'm not a griefer, I'm just toxic. We said the same thing, right? And we were just playing the game, and we had our own guild that was just us and one random person, right? And then we were outside of some dungeon, and these people mistook us, because in this game you could turn on PvP, like just that you accept being attacked by anyone and you yourself can attack anyone, right? Or can attack anyone. So we had that mode on, and these people came and they thought we had, because if you kill someone who's low rank, then you can't take that open PvP thing off, so someone can kill you too, or low level, right? So these people came and they were like insulting us that we were killing low ranks, and I said, no, we just purposely chose to be open for PvP. Don't come here, right? And then they had a little British flag as their guild icon, so I just kept calling them Brit Bongs and Chavs. I was like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking Chav. Get out of your Brit Bongs. So I was just insulting them, right? Because I'm a toxic person. I'm not a good person. So then they attacked us, and there was a lot more of them, right? So they beat us. It was just me and this other person, my friend. And then so we ended up just one day doing just like a GVG, right? We just said, fuck you and your guild, we're doing GVG. So it was like our guild of technically 3 people, but one of them was always offline, so just us 2, and their guild of I don't know how many people, right? Your new MMORPG role model, thank you. But be prepared for pain. Oh, hold on, let me go to my regular chat screen. Right, here we go. And so then we just kept randomly. Oh, thank you very much, Keter 180. Thank you. I will have a great day. Thank you very much for coming and the birthday wish. Flag of Australia. Oh, I have to use that next time, right? And then we would just sometimes randomly find them. And so in this game, if you killed a non-guild lead, a regular guild member, you would get 2 points in the GVG. If you killed the guild leader, you would get, I think, 9 or 7 points, right? And the GVG lasted about 3 days, right? So we just randomly would happen, because we were around the similar level, we would randomly happen upon the guild leader, and we killed him like once or twice, right? Thank you very much, Links with Blades, for a birthday wish. I hope you have a wonderful day too. And it wasn't as though we were amazing, it was just that we happened to find them sometimes, only 1 or 2 of them. And then they got really upset. They got really upset that we were in the lead, right? So they would try to add us as friends, right? They would try to add us as a friend, because when someone was your friend, you could see what location they were in, and we would just be playing and we would see a group of them like in the distance. We would have to switch channels and we would just be actually like in the game hiding from them, because they were coming at us with like max level characters in groups of like 4 or 5, and we're like, well, we're still leveling, like we are not here, right? But then it was funny because me and this person, we had played the closed beta of this game, right? But these people only started playing it when it was free to play, so they didn't know some of the features as well. And there's some places that are safe zones, like where NPCs are, and then there's some places that there's an NPC for a quest, but it's not a safe zone. And we knew where those were, but this person didn't. So the guild leader he went to this NPC because he thought it was a safe zone, and he just spammed like a smiley face or like a winky face at us, and then we just destroyed him because he was alone and he really thought he was doing something there, but he wasn't. Not Black Desert, older. And then he was so upset. And then I think it was after, I think they killed me and the other person, I think once or twice. So, but because we had killed the guild leader 3 times, because he was just, I think really that one win, like, turned the favor, right? You can write a short novel out of this. It felt like a horror game sometimes because you're just trying to level and do your like level 45 quests and you see like level 60s in the corner looking for you and trying to add you as a friend and you're like running behind a tree and channel swapping. But in any case, it was supposed to be the end. Yeah, my real desperate struggle. I really am a desperate struggle. And then it was supposed to be the 3rd day of the GVG, right? And then in this game, when you, I love MMO moments, I love MMO stories. In this game, so like in the server, when a GVG was over, it would display on the entire server on the screen, like who won and who lost. So we were like, oh, this is gonna be funny as hell. This is gonna be so funny. And then we came on the last day and we were just like, you know, it's almost a couple hours, and I looked at our current GVGs, and and we were also in a GVG with the Brazilian guild. I don't have to go into why. But in any case, we're like, okay, so we should have 2 on our GVG list, right? And we look, and they had deleted their guild. They had completely disbanded their guild so they wouldn't show up as being defeated in the server. They'd completely disbanded their guild. And then they made another new one after of just like a similar name and the same picture. And we're like, what the hell? It was so, I mean, and then, you know, like it was obviously just that, nah. It was obvious that they just didn't want to show the GVG loss. They said, you guys are pussies. Come on. We played fair and square. Yeah. It was like basically making him uninstall the game.
I'm just glad to see you're finally being productive.